Greetings. Thank you for joining me again here. I was just thinking about, I got a freeze going on here. Okay. I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about, and I know a lot of the videos seem quite redundant and repetitive, but I do that for a reason. I say the same things over and over again in different kinds of ways sometimes, is because that's how we learn. And we've been so conditioned and programmed, it's going to take a lot of repetition to create more programs, better programs to bring about the things that we want in life. And I think the title came to me to do is I'm going to do predictive programming. Predictive programming, I think I'm going to name this predictive programming, and how to know exactly what's going to happen in your future. To know your future, it's going to be somewhere along those lines, because that's basically what's going on, how this all works, and all these thoughts are starting to come to mind for me about predictive programming. I've talked about this before a long ago, some other programs, but a lot of the movies and things that we see is predictive programming. These people create these movies and write these movies, and years later we're like, oh, I saw this in that movie, and I saw this happen in that movie exactly this way, and I saw it, saw this in this movie, and now it's a year later or 5 years later, and this is what's happening. That's predictive programming. So they have an idea, they know how things work. The problem is we're unsuspecting and don't know that we can do this for ourselves and in our own lives, to program ourselves to have the future that we want. And so, I'm glad I came up with that title. I like that, and I'm probably going to be do a part 2 to this to talk about that. But basically, the predictive programming, you're going to create programs, and you're going to predict, and you're going to know what the outcome is going to be. And the way you do that is you go within, and first you have to know what you want, and then you go within and you create that, and you live it every day of your life, every moment, as often as possible. You live it by thinking it, imagining it. You see it, you hear it, you smell it, you taste it, you can touch it. You just know that it's this is what you want, and so you go within, and you have these thoughts every waking hour, and even when you sleep, before you go to sleep, you think about what it is that you want, and how you want your life to be, and how you want your life to go. And you map that out, and you live it. And so that is predictive programming your future. And knowing exactly, you're going to know exactly how it's going to be, how your life is going to be. You're going to know where you're going to live. You're going to know the type of job you have, or what your finances looks like. You're going to know what type of car you drive. You want to know what type of people are going to be in your life. You want to know what type of, if you want to be in a relationship, a loving relationship, or find your soulmate. You can predict all these things. You can make all these things happen, and you predict it because you're creating the programs for it. And so I don't want to talk long on this, but I'm kind of getting excited. talking about it in this manner. So I'm going to do another part to this video, but I don't want to do, let's see where we are. I don't want to talk too long, but yes, you create the programs for exactly how you want it to be. You're writing the blueprint. You're writing the blueprint for your life. And no one has told us this, but this is very exciting because we know now. We know now. And so let's get started. What it is, think about it. What do you want? How do you want your life to be? I mean, really map out what it is that you want in your life and how you want it to be. You write the characters. You're writing your movie. It's your movie because life is a movie anyway, and you're creating the movie anyway. You're creating your life anyway. You just don't know that you're creating it, or many of us don't know that that's what we're doing, that we're creating our movie. And none of this is real, really, you know? None of this is really real. This is a movie. This isn't real, okay? And so, which I'll get into in further videos. So start thinking about what it is that you want, okay? And then, and start to map that out. And then you follow that up with your thinking and with your speech, and which, you know, you get excited about it. And, this is basically how it works, just like I've been saying in the other videos. I know it's quite, you know, redundant, but trust me, because of all the conditioning and programming from others, we have to override those programs and create new ones. We have to override those old behaviors and create new behaviors and better routines, and we have to do these things. And so, because someone else programmed us to be exactly who we are right now, and you know, some of the things, I mean, they didn't know either. You know, our parents didn't know. The teachers, our teachers, and people in our communities, they didn't really know. Just like we didn't know, you know, so they thought they were doing the right thing, but they were programming us to what they wanted us to be, and how they wanted us to act and how they wanted us to behave. So now it is our time to be, you know, to examine those things and see if that's what you really want. And more than likely, most of us is not what we want. We don't want what someone else wants. We want what we want. And so, and it's your right to have those things. And it's your right to want the life that you want, not what someone else gave to you or programmed you to be. And so you can change that. So I don't want to make this long, but I am going to do another video on this predictive programming and how to predict your future and know exactly how it's going to turn out. And it's going to be marvelous. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great. Okay? So this is exciting. So think about that, what it is that you want, and start seeing yourself with that life. And everything in it, you write all the characters, you write exactly every single thing how you want it to be. And that is how predictive programming works. And you see a lot of it in the movies, and this is what's happening because they know this information. So now you know the information, you could take it and create a fabulous life. So I will see you in the next video. It is now almost 10 minutes, so I don't want to go over that. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I did 3 videos tonight. It is like 4:30 in the morning. But I love doing the videos, and I love doing the videos for you and sharing this information. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video, and we will talk more about this. Thank you so much. Peace and love.